Machinima, also known as machine cinema. It is a type of content on YouTube which in reality was used for directing and making skits and making any content, usually videos, that being in the game's engine. Now an example could be Gary's mod, and another example will mostly be using Red vs. Blue is a very prime example, Halo, Hell, and using anything in the Rockstar editor to make your own videos in GTA. Those are examples of machinima. Today though, we won't be talking about the whole entire content of machinima, but something including machinima, that being the YouTube channels about the MCN infamous channel Machinima. Machinima, a place that was seen at first to be the best channel, but it wasn't long until it was a place that nobody wanted to work for. The channel started on January 16th, 2006. Meanwhile, Machinima Happy Hour, which recently would feature videos by animators, started on November 28th, 2005. There are some channels too, such as ETC News, Machinima Prime, and Machinima Respawn, other ones that can be found right now. Although if you look at the channels today, most of the videos are gone, but mostly privated. Over 21.6 million subscribers out of the remaining channels, and so far has lost over 8.2 billion views. The channel was mostly based off of starting with Machinimas, which was using a video game and the video game's assets to make your skits, and you can still watch them today, just not under the channel. They even expanded and made other channels, which we mentioned, which were Machinima Prime, Machinima Respawn, and even ETC News were a few examples. Some series the channels were known for were RB and the Chief, Battlefield Friends, Sanity Not Included, and Mortal Kombat Legacy. With the videos gone, you can still watch them on the original creators' channels, and even some re-uploads if there's any available. It seemed like everything was going well with the channel and being a multi-channel network, but things behind the scenes were not that great. On the business end of things, Machinima would be heavily in debt, where they had to be bought out and invested by multiple companies, even Google itself. Besides just the business side of things, another aspect that would impact Machinima pretty badly was their reputation. Since at first glance, as a young naive creator back then, getting paid for making content seemed great at the time. Although Machinima would take a huge chunk of your earnings from the ads, and it would impact you quite a lot, especially in the long run. All in all, it was pretty bad. You had multiple layoff rounds and executives departing from the company, and the content creators would be stuck in contracts from 3 to 7 years, and the contracts could be swapped up and changed for Machinima's benefit. As a content creator, you're pretty much being paid very little due to Machinima taking a cut, and also you get the infamous exposure pay as well because your video was uploaded onto that channel. Despite having scandals and a negative experience, for many content creators, those who got to work with others, it was very alright at least. An example being Ricky and Elliot, once being on ETC News to now making content on their channel Internet Today. Their experience was at least good, which in decent terms for everyone was Machinima letting them do whatever they want, and they left the duo alone to work on their own projects. And Ricky and Elliot have said that they've met good people there working at Machinima, and also at the place where they were at. Not to mention that, hey, I mean, might as well have a good time while you're on a sinking ship. It wasn't until January 18th, 2019, when Machinima decided to pretty much not delete, but private all of the channel's videos. This meaning you can no longer watch them until they are made public once again. The videos might as well just be deleted by now, since February 3rd, in an article on Kotaku, Machinima is officially shutting down and it laid off 81 staff members, and Machinima has ceased its remaining operations. The reaction in the community was mostly with a shock, to say the least, because having Machinima was still an important piece of YouTube history and even internet history as a whole. Machinima was even the start off for some content creators' careers at the time, even if they're getting screwed in the process. As for the creators that worked for Machinima for quite a while or towards the end of its lifespan, some of the lucky ones were able to back up some of the videos that they have made onto a hard drive. With all that said, that will be the end of briefly going over the channel Machinima. Some videos will be linked talking about Machinima, and most importantly towards some content creators that were mostly known to being on Machinima as well. So if you want to check that out, links will be in the description. And as always, keep making content if you are out there. Keep improving your health, and I'll see you around.